So, my essential question was, in what way does gender stereotypes affect our identity? And then, what else do I say?
Say your evidence.
Yeah. Basically, evidence was I was lying in bed thinking about killing myself, a hobby of mine, and then pretty much said,
Okay, I like how her answer is, she is really depressed. That's literally it.
I love it.
I had 10 minutes.
Oh, I feel. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Okay. My essential question was, how can our personality and attitudes fit within socially constructed gender roles? And I put text evidence as, I am, I guess, depressed, because girls in society aren't supposed to be depressed. They're supposed to be happy and, like, reliant on guys for, like, how they feel. And Libby doesn't do that, because Libby being Libby, she's like, I don't want anything to do with anyone. Just basically F off. And she just wants to be in her own little bubble and not do anything.
Okay. So, my essential question was, to what degree do women internalize cultural expectations when forming their own self-image? So, my evidence is, like, Libby talking about her hair, in which it's like she didn't feel like the red hair was okay anymore, and so she dyed it blonde. Thus meaning, like,
She wanted to take
She
away her
didn't-
personality, kind of.
she didn't want to be as out there in the world as she used to be, and as other people are.
Why are you just staring at me the entire time you said that?
Shut up. She just kind of wanted to tone back her looks and not be as prominent, in which most women usually do.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think.
Okay, next.
Okay.
What's your supporting question?
I basically said, what was your first, like, impression of Ben?
A raging little teenager.
You ain't wrong.
I mean, it
Not
literally
feeling
says-
manly.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I thought he was, like, secluded from the world.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't like his siblings because he basically he wasn't supported himself by his parents.
Yeah.
So, like, he literally worked his ass off and gave basically half, if not all of it, to his mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then they popped out like every other freaking child. So,
It's like,
yeah.
really?
Plus the fact that he put a lock on his door.
Who does that?
He did.
A
Padlock.
very secluded child.
Yes. He wanted to be left alone.
My main question was it like on the outside or on the inside?
It'd be on the inside. Because when he's in his room.
Duh.
Got
it. Okay.
Okay. I was wondering. I was like, wow.
Okay.
What was your...
My text?
Yeah.
It was, no, it's not. He hates us. Basically, I said that he keeps to himself.
Okay.
Okay. Mine was, why did Libby not want to act like a girl? Because in the first, like, chapter, she basically set her aunt's living room on fire, and boys are supposed to be, like, the destructive ones, and
It's my turn.
yeah. And girls are supposed to play with dolls and, like, get along and learn how to cook and all that other stuff, but she didn't want to do that. She wanted to burn shit. That's it.
I actually kind of love that because she's just way out there, not what you would expect from a woman.
Right.
Especially when
I mean, after what she went through, I wouldn't expect to be a woman either. Oh my
Right.
god.
no.
Your turn.
Anything else you want to add on to that? No? Okay. So, mine was, how is the way Libby looks and acts similar or different to what gender stereotypes say we should look like?
Well, she keeps saying that her nose was pug. And
Yeah.
she thinks it's not like pretty.
Yeah.
I feel like that just means she has like a smaller nose that's like looks like it's pushed in, but it's not.
Yes.
And she doesn't feel like that would be pretty.
Or like her fingers, because they were cut off from the frostbite. She's like, they're ugly.
Yeah. Okay, and then my evidence was hidden behind a liver or attached to a bit of spleen within my stunted, childish body.
She's tiny.
So,
Very
know.
And you're supposed to be tall and skinny and have the
Well,
perfect
no,
blonde hair and the perfect body and the perfect everything. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, I don't have any of that. I'm ugly as fuck. It's like, no,
No.
you just don't know how to use what you got. Am I wrong?
I feel, okay. So,
What was it? Oh, why do you think Ben spared Lily from
Libby?
Livy. Sorry.
There's too many L names.
Yeah.
I feel like out of all the people in his family, he really connected to Libby the most. Like, you saw the way they interacted during breakfast. They're like, hey,
Joking around.
nice mountain of salt you got there. Like,
What? And then the others were like, he's making a mess.
yeah, and, you know, it's just that connection that you have.
Yeah, it's like he couldn't find that with his like other sisters, and then Libby, because of how she actually was more of a tomboy anyway.
Yeah.
So I think he really connected with that aspect of her.
Yeah.
More than the other girls who were girly girls.
Who
as
were
you can
like
tell.
glitter and pink and hearts.
And the diaries with crushes in it.
Oh,
The passing notes.
we're
and
good.
The lovey-dovey bullshit. That it?
Yeah.
Okay.
My book focus question is like, why was Patty like? She seems like kind of stuck up in her own like way, and I don't understand like why, because she didn't have a lot of things, and it just doesn't like make sense to her character in my opinion. Like I feel like
the why me.
yeah, she plays the victim card, and it's just like you don't need to.
What are you doing?
You don't have
I
anything
mean-
to say why me about.
It was.
I
I
kind
kind
of
of
that
feel.
she had a bunch of kids. That's
Yeah, but it wasn't her fault that Runner left her
true.
to
Still.
deal with all 4 kids on her
Well,
own.
if they didn't do the do, they wouldn't have to worry about all freaking 4 kids.
Yes. Says you.
We learned this in 4th freaking grade.
Abstinence.
Yep. They did not. They didn't do that. They just did the
Of
thing.
course. Okay. Thank you. That was beautiful. I love you. Okay, so my book focus question was: do you guys think that Ben is guilty?
He doesn't, because you can tell that he loves his family, because in the breakfast scene he doesn't like slam the door,
Yeah.
but he like slams the door.
Like
If that
it's,
makes sense.
it's
He doesn't slam it, but he slams it.
Yeah,
like
he, like,
it's
slams it
the
in a-
moody teenager kind of
Yeah,
way, but
yeah.
like you
You
We
know
all
he
get when
loves
we're
his
15.
family
As
because
a
he
teenager,
didn't like
you
slam
just-
it, but you knew he wanted to.
yeah, but as like a teenager, you're like, I'm just really moody. I'm gonna just hide it all and pretend that I hate you all, but in fact, I love you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Normal 15-year-old.
Yeah.
It's chill.
So I don't believe that he was guilty. My evidence was after the murders when Libby was like hiding in the grass or whatever outside, because he was calling to her. He said, "Stay where you are, sweetheart. Stay where you are." Like, if you're trying to murder somebody, would you just be like, "Stay there, I'll come find you"? No, you'd be like,
I'm not gonna
I'm
hurt
gonna
you.
freaking murder you, man. No, and plus the way he said sweetheart. Like,
he has like this weird crush on Libby or something. Like
no,
that.
no,
not
no,
like
no,
that.
no.
Not like
No.
that.
What?
Not like that.
Second
like-
one. That's the second.
stop!
promise. It's okay.
Yup.
That was my concluding question. If Ben really did it or not. I don't know. It's just it's a coin toss.
He could have, but he was at a farm that was what was it, a half mile or a mile or two away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
How
would
does he
give
get
it
on
away?
his bike and go, okay, it's time?
He'd have to
everything
ride
he
his
needs.
bike an hour there. Well, I mean, it did say he was sleeping in the barn. But was he though?
Yeah.
It's the real question.
Because his friends kind of seem like assholes.
Or was he messing with the small children again?
We got it.
Oh, Jake, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Okay.
And my last question was, because I wrote it before I finished the section. It was why did Ben have this pent up anger, kind of, if that makes sense.
Angry teenager.
I know that, but
Very
against his
angry.
mom, because didn't he choke his mom or something like that? I don't remember. I don't remember if he shot her.
No, he shot her
With a shotgun.
and then chopped her almost in half. It was either, no, I think it was Michelle that he
Yeah.
choked.
Yeah. Wasn't she
then
the middle child?
Chopped up
Yeah,
Debbie
yeah,
and
Debbie
blew
was,
off her head with a shotgun blast.
okay,
Mhm.
yep.
Yep.
So Debbie was chopped up, Michelle was choked, and then,
He
now I really wonder how Libby was gonna die.
or was she even going to die in the first place? Is the question. Because
True.
he
They
was
want
most
her to
connected
get
with her. But yeah. But if you
Questions.
But we still don't know if it was Ben or not.
true, but if they're trying to frame him and they know the family dynamic, it makes sense to leave Libby alive.
True. Okay, so my last question was, are you able to connect to anyone in the book, and if so, in which way?
They're
Kind of.
all. Whoa.
Okay, well,
Not to the point where.
You want to kill everyone. Just
No.
To the point where you have your days where you want to.
okay, with me, and my evidence is what I did is I took, Ben and Libby's relationship and I kind of put it into my life with me and my brothers.
Yeah.
So the fact of
I can't
dirty
have you two
bugger
in the same
and
room
then
'cause of the red as well.
she tilted her head back and laughed really hard just to make Ben happy, and then she was mother hugger, just the fact that they're picking on each other in a way that he doesn't do with
Yeah, that's
the
why we
other
can't take you and your
girls.
brother in the same room
Oh,
ever.
shut up.
I mean, it's the
But
truth.
I could connect to that because that's the way that my brother and I are.
Yeah.
So we're just idiot, and he's
I know.
yeah, I'm okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I could see Ben and my brother because he's always in his
Own little
in
place.
his room and playing video games. He
Yep.
never comes out.
That's
Yeah.
everyone at my house. They all do their own little thing. Because my stepdad's an asshole who none of us like. And yeah.
Ta-da!